Back. Getting a head start on Square Enix Saturday. Bit of a crossover with Wednesday. Getting started on the Dragon Quest file. Should be a good time. Going to be pulling up a guide, as I'm sure I will need it. Welcome to the world of Dragon Quest, originally released on the NES as Dragon Warrior. Little loud. And released many times since then on a variety of different systems. Dragon Quest is a fantasy RPG distilled to the most basic of concepts. The Sphere of Light, sacred relic of the realm of Tantagel, has been stolen by the evil Dragon Lord, and it's up to a lone youth to get it back. There are bumps in the way, of course, but your target is, and always will be, the elusive Dragon Lord, who waits in a castle that is just out of reach of the main land. Before we get into the game, it's wise to note that while the game in general is the same between versions, you'll see some changes between the original NES version and the remakes of later years. Most of the items, spells, and locations have different names. It's not too difficult to puzzle out which items are which if you're playing the NES version and using this walkthrough, but there will be inevitably some moments of confusion. Well, thankfully we're playing the re-release. The basics. Dragon Quest puts you in the shoes of a solitary adventurer. You begin at level 1 and will work your way up to around level 20 by the end of the game, depending on how much time you put into killing monsters. Combat in Dragon Quest is turn-based, like most RPGs of its day, and your adventurer will always face enemies one at a time. Monsters are only encountered in dungeons or while exploring the overworld. Defeating enemies will earn you experience and gold. Receiving enough experience will allow you to level up, gaining higher stats and new spells in the process. It's like some sort of a video game. Unlike other RPGs where you can typically save your game wherever you like, all saving in Dragon Quest is done via King Lorik, the Lord of Tantagel Castle. If you are ever defeated in combat, you'll immediately be sent back to Lorik's chambers and your gold will be reduced to half its total amount. For these two reasons, you can expect to use Tantagel Castle as sort of a hub area, proceeding outward from it, wherever you embark on a new adventure into the overworld and returning to it when you're done. Okay, so it's just like using the cell phone or the telephone called that in Earthbound. The other major departure from most RPGs is your limited inventory. Again, just like Earthbound. In Dragon Quest, your character can only carry 10 items at a time. The items you have equipped count as part of your inventory, further limiting your carrying capacity. This becomes less of an issue as you gain spells that replace items, but you will eventually run into moments of item management. Fortunately, there are 2 places in the game where you can store items you no longer need, and you can pick them up at any time you like. The rest we will get into as it becomes pertinent. Speaking of which, you'll begin in the throne room. 3 chests in the center of the room. One contains 120 gold, another a torch, and the third a magic key. Okay. His name is Hero. Message speed. Oh, we'll make it fast. Turn this down so we can turn it up. There we go. Hero, scion of the bloodline of Erdrick, hero of legend, long have I awaited thy coming. In days of yore, thy revered ancestor did receive of the almighty goddess the sphere of light. By its power was our world rid of the menace which did beset it. Yet, alas, some few years past, there did arise a new threat, the Dragon Lord. With his cunning, he did steal away the sphere of light from us, plunging the land into darkness once more. Should this state of affairs be suffered to continue, the night must surely take unrelenting hold, and our realm perish. So, I say unto thee, hero of the bloodline of heroes, vanquish the accursed Dragon Lord, and reclaim the sphere of light. In the chest o'er yonder wilt thou find items to aid thee on thy quest. Take what thou wilt with my blessing. Partake thee also of the wisdom of those loyal subjects gathered here in my throne room. Doubt not but that their knowledge will serve thee as well as any shield. May the goddess guide thee to victory, and return thee unto us ere long, brave hero. Okay. What's up? Dost thou know aught of poor Princess Gwaelin? No. Princess Gwaelin is the sole heir of His Majesty the King. Since the untimely death of Her Majesty the Queen, Gwaelin hath been our beloved ruler's sole source of comfort. Alas, a year prior to this day, foul monsters saw fit to tear the princess from the bosom of we, her people. His Majesty speaketh not of the tragedy, but 'tis plain the loss doth pain him deeply. Brave hero, I beg of thee, deliver the princess from her plight. Yeah, whatever, dude. Hero gratefully pockets his find. To the east of the castle lieth a sizable settlement. Therein shalt thou find establishments offering weapons and armor which will serve thee well upon the battlefield. Shouldest thou ever come to harm in battle, lay thy head to rest at the inn. Thy wounds will be healed ere thou wakest. If thou hast partaken of the contents of each and every chest, thou shalt by now have found a magic key. Use thee this key to open yonder door, and thou shalt lose it forever. Yet use it thou must. For beyond that door thine adventure begins in earnest. Right on, dude. If thou wouldst rejoin thy quest from a point of thy choosing, thou must needs record thy deeds in an adventure log. Paste. If thou wouldst rest from thy quest a while, thou must request of the king that thy deeds be recorded in an adventure log. Got it. In days of yore, lo, the fair city of Tantajo was a veritable fairground, wherein the merrymakers of the world did play. And yet now we are beset on all sides by foul fiends, and the golden days are no more. Ah, sweet memory. O princess, princess, where art thou? Could it be that the foul fiends who took thee have taken thy young life also as well? Nay, we cannot, we must not surrender to despair. Brave hero, I prithee, forget all that I said. Henceforth hope and hope alone shall guide me. It's pretty based. You don't have any keys. Yes. Thy first priority must ever be to own thy skills by battling beasts. As thou gainest in experience, thy level shall increase, and so too shall thy might, rather. Okay. I'm having a hard time talking like this. No door may be opened without a key, but alas, 'tis the curse of the magic key to crumble into dust after but a single use. Do I even have the ability to fight a monster? Am I going to insta-die? A Draki. A Draki attacky. Oh my goodness. Incredible. But what is this, brave hero? Defeat doth ill become thee. That thy recklessness vexeth me, I shall not deny, but there is naught for it. Thou must be set upon thy path anew. Yet swear to me that when next thou suffereth, thou wilt straightways to the nearest town, and there seek out an inn. I pray most fervently that thou wilt not require such aid of me again in future. Earn another 7 points of experience, and thou shalt attain a new level. Sure. Yes. So I can't kill anything. Wonderful. If thou questeth in caves or dungeons dank, a torch or two will serve thee well, friend. It is in the places where the darkness doth penetrate most deeply that the fiends do throng thickest. Okay, so it says here, make sure to check your inventory. As you carry an item, a bamboo spear, your first weapon, be sure to equip it before you leave the castle. See, these are things that I need to be reading. Equip. Okay. Downstairs, you'll find the rest of the castle. These people will give you a sense of the world and the urgency of your mission. Though the most important parts of the castle are all blocked off by doors that require magic keys. We'll come back and explore them later. The one item you can pick up now is a medicinal herb, hidden in a pot to the right of the sleeping guard in the southwest of the castle. Got it. Until you receive some healing magic, you'll need medicinal herbs to keep you alive. Just south of the sleeping guard, you'll find a man behind a counter who will shine light upon your character. This will fully restore your character's MP, which will be handy once you have a restorative spell, allowing you to avoid a rest at an inn. He's the last notable thing there, so take your leave through the southern exit of the Tangential Castle. Okay. I don't know who they're talking about. Is it this wizard here? When dark doth spread across the land, light shall return by Erdric's hand. O Almighty Goddess, we pray that the ancient teachings hold true. May thy light shine upon brave heroes' quest. Okay. When you leave the castle, you'll end up on the world map. You can immediately begin exploring the world if you like, though first you should pay Tangential Castle Town a visit. It's a short walk east of Tangential Castle, and you won't run into any monsters making the trip unless you wander around. Okay. So I imagine this is the joint here. North of the western entrance of Castletown is the armory. Here you can purchase basic weapons and pieces of armor. You already have a spear, so you may want to buy some armor instead. Okay. Yeah, this is all very new to me. I played Dragon Warrior Monsters back on the Game Boy, but this is all very new to me. Dang, I can't afford nothing. Gotta start somewhere. Oh man. So let me attack. Let me find a regular monster, please. I don't have any magic to be fighting slimes right now. I don't have any magic, game. 1 damage. I can't do this. Literally cannot get any experience. It's incredible. Half dead already. Oh, he didn't even heal me? Okay, cool. That's what I was coming back for. Ay, ay, ay. Awesome. Can't do anything. Man, this sucks. Got my ass kicked by a Draki earlier. And now I can't find anything but slimes. Sure wish I could fight something I could fight so I can get some XP points. That'd be cool. Cool. Can I fight something I can fight, please, game? I don't have any spells. Please stop making me fight slimes. Oh my goodness, dude. Are you kidding me with this crap? I can't even get to level 2, bro. What are you talking about when I get Sizz? I can't even get one single experience point. Six gold down. No experience gained. I am Erdrick, hear me well, bearer of my blood, heir to my destiny. If you would reach the evil island visible from Tangential's shore, you will require the 3 sacred artifacts. Gather them, and you may yet cross to that accursed isle, and destroy the source of all evil, as I too did so long ago. Before my passing, I entrusted the 3 objects to the 3 great sages. If the fates have been kind, their descendants guard them still. When evil rules the ill-starred isle once more, gather the hallowed triad and strike a blow for the cause of light. No doubt, those in the line of the sages await you somewhere in this world. Seek them out. Blood of my blood, child of my children, go forth and fulfill your destiny. Well, it's impossible. What do you mean hand-holding? I'm level 0, and I have 0 experience points. How am I supposed to, like, get a single point? The very early game is just beating up slimes? How am I supposed to beat up slimes when they take 1 damage? Oh, the ghost takes 1 damage too, also. And now I'm dead. Jesus. And now I'm dead. Oh. I thought I was unable to damage them. I have no idea where the hell the castle is now. I didn't know I could kill them. I thought I needed magic to kill slimes, because that's how it is in every other Dragon Quest game. Doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but okay. Wow. Well, making progress now. Didn't know I could kill a slime. Getting somewhere. I have a feeling this thing's gonna kick my ass. Jeez. Yep. I went 2 inches too far away and went into yeah. No. Don't button mash, you'll freaking quit the game without saving. I wish I had the option to play the original NES version. This mobile version of the game kind of it hits different in the wrong way. Dear God, man. I'm about to piss myself. This is insane. Good lord, I had to pee so bad. There's just no stopping it, man. I had to go. There are NPCs to speak to as you travel around Castle Town, some of whom are helpful, some of whom are not. There are also a few locked doors, but you have no magic keys, so don't worry about them for now. Come back here once you can purchase magic keys. That's all for Castle Town. So where would you care to go if not there? Immediately put yourself at running risk of battles. Monsters within the vicinity of the castle are a piece of cake. You should make sure to stick close until you have better equipment and a few levels under your belt. Try to boost your character to at least level 3 before proceeding with the game. You'll gain access to heal and can travel without relying completely on medicinal herbs. Okay. Battling slimes and she-slimes in the forest and mountains near the town will do nicely. You can battle Drakis to the north once the slimes become too easy. Unlike a lot of modern JRPGs, you are not barred from exploring most of the world right from the start. As a result, it's very easy to wander into areas populated by monsters that are far too strong for you to defeat. If you cherish your gold and your time, don't travel too far until you know you're ready for greater challenges. Avoiding bridges is a good guideline for this part of the game. Head north and go to the cave. Despite having the appearance of a dungeon, Erdrick's Cave is utterly devoid of monsters. You can walk straight through this place into the basement and find Erdrick's tablet. The tablet is a stone structure that covers what you need to do in order to reach the Dragon Lord's island, namely gather 3 artifacts scattered throughout the land of Alagard, and finding them will encompass the rest of your journey. Once you've learned this, you can make your way back out of Erdrick's Castle to the world map. Head back to the castle, Erdrick's Cave. Head back to the castle if you feel the need to rest up and save, then head north until you reach the coast again. If you travel west of here, you'll find the town of Gallenhorn, where you can find some better gear for your character. If you have the money to afford it, that is. To continue the game, however, you will need magic keys. This requires a trip to the east, where you'll find 2 more towns. Consider getting to level 4, as you'll have the Sizz spell before you'll make the journey. Okay. If you follow the coast to the southeast of the continent's northern periphery, you'll find a bridge. Once you cross this bridge, you'll enter into more dangerous territory, as the enemies will do substantially more damage with each hit. Fighting with weapons is risky business until you're at a higher level, so until you can reliably defeat any of these foes with 1 or 2 normal hits, you should cast Sizz. This spell will generally defeat anything around this area in a single hit. You're southeast once you cross the first bridge and follow the grassy trail until you see a second bridge. Head north until you cross the bridge and do your best to avoid forests and deserts until you reach a much larger forest in the north. In the middle of this forest, you'll find the village of Cole. Okay, well, I'm getting way ahead of myself now. I'm going to stop. I'm going to try to stop complaining about the game. Try to just have fun with it, but I did not understand how I was supposed to progress. I was assumed that you needed magic to kill the slimes, because that's how it is in almost every other game ever. But I was wrong. Thou art welcome, wanderer, in this our humble armory. How pray may we be of use to thee this day? Hmm. I don't know what that means. Item shop, okay. Alright, so now we got Sizz. Making progress. Getting experience points. Oh, I have no MP. That's cool. Guess we're gonna go back and heal. Okay, so we have to go to the east. To the town of Cole. Follow the coast, southeast continent's periphery. Find a bridge. So, here's southeast. Once you cross the first bridge, follow the grassy trail till you see a second bridge. Okay. Head north. Once you cross the bridge, do your best to avoid forests and deserts so you reach a much larger forest in the north. In the middle is the town of Cole. Your second, possibly third settlement to explore. Cole has less to see than the tangential, thanks to several locked doors. You still need to look around before you head anywhere else on the map. The armory is the first building you can enter to the north of the entrance. If you don't have one already, you should buy a copper sword. Though you can also use the battles outside Cole to pretty quickly save up for an iron axe instead. The iron and full plate armor are likely still outside your price range. North of the central well and to the left, you'll see a yellow sparkle on the ground. Step onto it and check the ground to receive a fairy flute. You can use it to put enemies to sleep in battle and will need it to enter a town later in the game. Handy though, you'll eventually gain the snooze spell. So to free up inventory space, you may want to put the fairy flute in the bank in Tangential Town, Castle Town at your first opportunity. In the northeast of coal is the inn. If you plan to use coal for leveling, you absolutely should. You'll use the inn a lot to restore your HP and MP. West of the inn are the public baths. You can get a puff puff in here for 20 gold. Figure it out for yourself. Inside the drawers in the baths, you'll find plain clothes and a seed of strength. Use the seed of strength immediately to give your character a small permanent strength boost and to free up space in your inventory. Okay. Let's find that then. Hero gratefully pockets his fine. Yes. Tee hee hee. Let the ritual begin. Puff puff, puff puff, puff puff, puff puff puff, puff, puff puff, puff, puff puff. Well, art thou not alive with pleasure? Puff puff, puff puff, puff puff, puff, puff. Tee hee. Alas, the ritual is ended. Thy custom is e'er appreciated, noble sir. Pray visit us as often as the mood taketh thee. Good lord. $12 gold to sleep at this inn? Are you kidding me? 12 gold? Son. That's crazy. Whoops. Okay. Let's see. Skeleton. Nice. In the northwest of Cole, past the bathhouse, you'll see a small home surrounded in poisonous swamps. Stepping into them will inflict 1 point of damage on your character per step. You'll be seeing plenty more of them going forward. Inside the house is a man who will tell you to seek out the sword of Erdrick, which is secreted somewhere in Alifgard. Okay. I guess we should do that. Brave hero, bearer of the blood of Erdrick, hero of legend. Know that thy weapon will not serve to vanquish the dragon lord. The sword of thine ancestor remaineth still in this land. Seek it out, and let it cleanse our realm of evil once more. Nothing. I want nothing. What do you mean? What town up here? I don't see no town up here. Oh, shiz. Nice. Making some actual progress in the Dragon Quest game. I was so discouraged early on, but, you know, stuck with it. Now look at me, level 5. Gotta start somewhere. Oh, well, that worked. The main thing you needed from Cole was the fairy flute. That said, you should use this spot as a hub for upgrading your character until you reach somewhere between levels 8 and 10. This will also earn you plenty of cash to upgrade your gear. If you want a slightly higher challenge, you can trek into the desert to the southwest of Cole, where you'll start running into stronger, slightly more profitable skeletons. Okay. Head south of Cole once you feel that you can comfortably annihilate everything around the town. At the south end of the continent, you'll hit a poisonous swamp, within which is a cave. Okay. Sizz on this fool. Get revenge. Revenge, gazpacho. Delicious. This is what it's all about. This is video game. Number go up. Love it. Nice. Now we're only going back to the end to get more MPs for casting more Sizz. That is wonderful. Getting somewhere. I love it when I'm getting somewhere. Didn't even have to Sizz on that fool. Nice. Jeez. Alright, let's get back to the end now. I don't even know how many monies I have. I got a pretty good amount of monies now. Yeah, I got some monies. There we go. There we go. Alright. Freaking need to hit the upgrade station. Where is the armory? I do not know where armory is. Armory. Hello, armory? Nice. I should probably just save up for the axe, huh? What the guide said. Got about 10 minutes left for dragon questing. And then probably gonna play some Ring Fit and go the frick to bed. And make my way back to Castletown. Go talk to the king and save the game. Oh, what is over here? Thou art hero, art thou not? Word of thy quest to defeat the Dragon Lord hath reached even unto this far-flung place. Alas, thy foe is blessed with strength beyond reckoning, and I cannot suffer thee to go to thy certain doom. Therefore thou first must be tested. Somewhere in this world there is a harp, unto whose melody the beasts of the wild do flock as moths to a flame. Bring me this curious instrument, and the staff of rain shall be thine. Okay. If you say so, wizard man. Too bad we can't zoom in this here video game. Maybe you can later, but I don't believe I have the ability to as of yet. Yep. A little bit in the way, ain't you? That's okay. Level 2. Yeah, right. Yeah, nothing here is accessible. I'll check in over here, see if anything here worth buying. No, there isn't. Could sell this crap though. Plain clothes, yeah. Saw what. A humble 3 gold. What an absolute queen. Head south of Cole once you feel you can comfortably annihilate everything around you. Go into the cave. Let's see. Correct path is straight down. Until you reach a fork in the road. Go right. Lunatic. You're right, bro. Out of here. And then you go down. You go left. Okay. Heal. Cool. To reach the southern half of Alivgard, your next destination on your journey, you'll need to go through the Quagmire Cave. Okay, just did it. Along the way through the Quagmire Cave, you'll see the occasional eastbound tunnel. If you follow these south, you'll eventually come to a narrowing in the path. If you continue south, you'll run into a locked door. Behind this door is the game's first boss and an important NPC. Keep this spot in mind for the future, as you can neither get through the door nor beat the boss just yet. On the other side of Quagmire Cave, you'll find yourself on the northern coast of a large island. There are several things to see. If you travel almost directly west from the southern exit of Quagmire Cave, you'll come to a small cape that almost touches another cape to the west. This path will eventually be bridged and give you access to the Dragon Lord's castle. You're still a ways off from that, however. Travel south, Hugging the east side of the island and going around the mountain ranges, you'll find a lake in the middle of the island. Here is the town of Rimuldar, which we'll be visiting next. If you're running through here underleveled with the intention of getting magic keys, you'll want to rush to Rimuldar post-haste. South of Rimuldar is a small island that will eventually be important to your journey. Though for now, entering the shrine on the island will just get you ejected. This island is populated by gold golems, and though they're a bit tough to beat at this stage in the game, doing so will earn you 650 gold. If you want to buy good gear ahead of time, this is the place to pad your wallet. Rimuldar is your next destination, and you should head there first and post-haste. Man, this guy really likes that word. The rest of this island can wait. Okay, so travel south, hugging the east side of the island. Okay. Well, Iron Scorpion. Oops. I keep hitting the wrong button. Ledger Demon. Maybe even. Cool. Thou art come unto the town of Rimuldar, stranger. We bid thee welcome. $24, geez, my goodness gracious. 21 too much if you ask me. Rimuldar is your typical hamlet, and if it weren't for one very important feature, you would probably not come back here after the first visit. Time to look around. Just north of the entrance is the armory. The equipment available here is a step up from Kulf, though you probably can't afford a steel broadsword yet, let alone any of the armor. The iron armor is at least a solid acquisition if you level up around Rimuldar and earn enough money. Standing just north of the armory is a merchant who serves as the item shop. He's useful for the purchase of chimera wings, given that you'll be coming back to Rimuldar a few times. There are two homes west of these shops, and the first is a dresser containing a chimera wing. The inn is south of the entrance. There are two locked doors that we will get to momentarily. Okay. There are two more buildings in Rimuldar. One is home to a bunch of NPCs with useful info but no items, while the other in the northwest has no obvious entrance. If you walk to the eastern edge of Rimuldar, where you came in, you can travel north along the edge of the town's outer edges without actually leaving Rimuldar. Make your way to the northwest building, and inside you'll find a man who will sell you magic keys for 16 gold coins. You can hold 6 magic keys at one time. Then you should max out your inventory of them every time you visit Rimuldar. Also, in this man's shop are 2 pots, one containing 121 gold, and the other a seed of resilience. Now that you have a store of magic keys, you need to revisit a few places. Let's do some backtracking. Okay, so entrance. Travel along here. Carefully. Carefully. Seed of resilience. 123 gold. Okay. Yes. Okay. Okay. So I think now is the time to save the game and put away Dragon Quest for the evening. Oh. My goodness. Snoobs. Heal. If there's a quicker way to save, I haven't figured it out yet. So, yell at me in the comments. Trying my best here. Hit the inn. Just wasted a key to get in there, that's fine. That's fine, that's fine. Magic keys at the castle. On the west side of the castle is a locked room with 4 chests inside as well as a guard. The chests contain 337 coin, Seed of magic, a seed of agility, and a replacement magic key. At the northwest of the castle is a door leading to a number of NPCs. A merchant out here will sell you additional magic keys, though he'll charge 24 per, rather than 16. South of him is a priest who will fully restore your HP for free, as well as a stretch of blue flooring. You should not try to cross right now. It will decimate your health for no good reason. In addition to what you found above in Tantagel Castle, you can find one of the game's key items with a magic key. Skirt along the edge of the castle walls south of the magic key vendor you just met. You'll find stairs to the south. Below the castle is an old man guarding the sunstone, which you'll need to reach the Dragon Lord's castle. Inside, the two dressers in this room are an herb and a seed of life. You won't need the sunstone for a while, so you should drop it off in the Bank of Tantagel Castletown to free up some space in your inventory. Okay. Okay. Going way over time on this tonight. Having more fun than I thought possible. Ever have I known that the one descended of the mighty Erdrick would one day visit me here. This stout chest doth house the holy sunstone, entrusted unto my care by thy most heroic ancestor. It is needed in thy quest to slay the Dragon Lord, is it not? Then take it. Claim thy birthright. Hero gratefully pockets his fine. Thou wilt bring light unto our realm once more, of that I have no doubt. But long now have I kept my vigil here. I grow tired. Soon must I take my rest at last. Boy, dead. Okay, Castletown. There are 2 doors in Castletown, but only one of them is useful. Yeah, I already wasted a key here. You'll find a man who will sell you holy water, top right building. Top right. When used, holy water will ward off random encounters with weak monsters. These make traveling to distant locations a little less annoying. Though, on the whole, holy water isn't terribly useful since it wears off quickly. Okay. I'll just put them in the bank then. Alright, we're gonna call it a sesh with Dragon Quest here for the day. We'll return to it this weekend. It's almost 2 a.m. It serveth even the mighty to take a pause and reflect upon their deeds from time to time. We shall await thy return most eagerly, brave hero. Cool. Well, as previously stated, I'm gonna stay up. I'm gonna game. Y'all be good out there. Brush your teeth.
I'll be back.
You know the deal.